Hey guys, it's Kim. I'm here today at Franny's farm, and there's farm stuff happening behind me. Getting some herbs and vegetables and harvesting things, and just a beautiful, peaceful place. It's really nice to be here to kind of get away from the big city. So anyway, I'm very thankful to Franny for her friendship and also like what she brings to my life and helps me to find peace, and so all the great things and some quiet time. Okay, so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do some stretching and some core work. It's a good day to bring everything kind of back in and focus on breathing and core and stretching, and so hopefully this relaxed environment will help put you there. It definitely is myself doing that. It is doing that for myself. So I'm going to use a band today. It can be really any kind of band, because what we're going to use it for is for some resistance for some of our exercises, and also some stretching and assisted stretching. So it would be preferably a lighter band, and you can double it up sometimes if it's too light, or if it's too tight, like loosen it up, because we're going to use it again for resistance and also extra stretching. So first off, we're going to lie down on it, so just a mat and a band, and enjoy the time that we have. So we're going to lie back. We're going to have long arms here, and you don't even have to use a band if you don't want to. Long legs, long arms. Stretch and reach and just find your space. I don't even have shoes on. Well, I have on some little Crocs. I should just take those off. Find some space. Good. Just breathe and kind of sink into the mat and where you are. We're going to bring our arms up and one leg up in the sky, and exhale up and switch. Good. 8 and 7, creating space. 6, good. 5, 4, 3, good, breathe. 2, one more. Nice, good. We're going to bring our knees up and in. We're going to take our hands around, and we're just going to hug in. So just kind of hug yourself a nice, tight little ball. You don't have to hold your head up. You bring it down. Just say thank you to your back. Just kind of rock around a little bit. We'll move into some of those other things. 3, 2, and 1. Good. So now we're going to take that band that's going to go across your hips for a little bit of extra resistance for some of our hip lifts. Okay, so if you don't want to use a band, you don't have to. We're going to lift up and drop back down. So exhale as you lift. 10, 9, good, and breathe. 8 and 7, core is involved here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Nice. So we're going to do the same thing with the lift, but we're going to extend one leg up at a time. So again, if you need to lose the band, that's fine too. So we're going to lift up. And again. 9. And lost my band. 8. And 7. And 6. 5. Good. 4. 3. Trying to lift and sweep that leg back. 2 at the same time. And 1. Good. Same thing other leg. So extend the left leg. Band is nice and tight. There's a lot of farm business behind me. I know. We go. And 9. And 8. 7. 6, 5, 4, nice and long. Exhale, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. And we're going to hug those knees in again. So bring it in and just hug the knees in. This time your knees are a little bit more open, and we're going to rock side to side. Good. So thank you to your back. Also stretching out those hips. 2 and 1. Good. We're going to do another series of hip lifts. We're going to change it to make a figure 4. So you're going to take your right leg and cross it over your left. Okay. The band again is around your hips, unless you don't want for it to be. And then don't use the band. We're going to come up for 10. 10. 9. Good. Press the right knee open. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. So just release your hands on the band. Now you can leave it there or move it. Fingertips on your ears. We're going to come in. You're going to crunch in, pull the knee in and back. So the band's not involved. 9 and 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold legs up or drop the legs. Take your left elbow to your right knee for 10 and 9 and 8. You can put the legs down if you need to. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Now take that band and thread it around the left leg, the straight leg, and we're going to pull that in nice and tight. So we're going to have an assisted stretch here to pull. Oh, good. So you should feel that in the right hip also. So take your, if you can, take your elbow, your right elbow, and kind of stick it into your leg, pushing your knee out, not necessarily your knee joint, but that area, pushing it away. So that's going to open your hip just a little bit more. If anything hurts in not a good way, this should be uncomfortable, but if it hurts like your knees or your back, then take a step back. 2 and 1. Whew, nice. So all that on the other side. So the left is going to cross over the right. The band's going to go back across your hips, and we're going to do the hip lift to start, with or without the resistance, and we go. 10, 9, 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release the band, fingertips on your ears, and we're going to do the crunch with the knee. Pull up, we go 10, 10. And if you want to do that without lifting your legs, that's fine. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to take that right elbow to the left knee, and we go. 10, and 9, and 8, and 7. You're peeling that shoulder blade over. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, and release. Take that band and you're going to thread it around the right leg, the straight leg. And you're going to use the resistance to pull in and get a deeper stretch. So pull, and again, if you can take your left elbow into the inside of your left leg to press open your hip, it's just a little bit extra. Breathe into this. You should feel like you're creating a little more space than you could if it was just your hands. Breathe into it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and we're going to release. Nice, nice, and unfold everything. Okay, so next up we're going to do some leg drops with holds. So we'll have long legs up. So you're going to reach around. You're going to come up 3 and 2 and 1. Back down and switch. 3 and 2. You're kind of pulling this into you a little bit more and switch. 3 and 2 and 1. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. If your knees need to bend, 3 and 2, that's okay. Good. 3 and 2, but every time you want to feel like you're encouraging a little more length. 3 and 2 and 1, and again, 3 and 2 and 1, last 2, 3 and 2 and 1, one more, 3 and 2 and 1, good. We're going to hug both knees in, good. Now this time open up even a little bit more, grab around your ankles a little bit if you can, and this is rocking a little bit more with the lower back. Feel the space you're creating. Not quite happy baby, but we're getting close. We're working into it a little bit more. Just rocking side to side. Nice. 2 and 1. Good. So we're going to roll over. I'm going to come over to my left side because that's where I am facing you right now. Come over to my left side. We're going to have a side plank here, and we're going to lift top leg. Now, if you don't want to do the side plank and you want to just lift your leg, just lift your leg. So here we go. We don't need the band right now. So we go. 10, 9, good. 8, try to stay stacked. 7, 6, 5, and tall through here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop down. Good. Next set, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to, in the side plank, but we're going to go from the back, to the front to the back. So we're making a rainbow. So if you want to stay down, you're here, and you're here, or you're in your side plank, front and back. 10, 9, good. 8, 7, good. 6, hanging on. 5, good. Woo. 4, 3, 2, we have one more. 1, and bring it back down. Nice job. You should feel the underside too. Anytime you get tired here, you can lie down in the other position if you need to. Perfectly fine. We're going to bring both knees in. We're going to lie back down. Lie down. You're going to rotate and you're facing the ceiling. So this, we're going to do the crunches from this position. So from here, you're going to have both fingertips in your ears or just the right, and the left is going to stay down if you need to. We're going to come up to the sky. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, rib to hip here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your left hand behind your head. Take your right hand, palm up. We're going to scoop towards the sky. 15 small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, and release. This should feel really nice here, especially with the back too. So what we're going to do is kind of continue around here to be more stacked. We're going to take the band. It's going to go around your ankle. Around your right ankle. Use your right hand to hold the band here. We're going to pull it back for the quad stretch and the hip flexor. If that's not okay, don't use the band. You could use your hand if you needed to. So here we are, back and pull. Nice. Good. Feel that stretch in the front of your leg, quads, hip flexor. 3 and 2 and 1. Nice. Good. So we're going to take that band and it's going to go around the back of the knee. Okay. And now we're going to pull it in. Again, right arm, and pull it up and in as much as you can just to feel the hip open up. Glute stretch. 3 and 2. And if you don't have the band, you can take your forearm and hug it in like this. And the band just helps a little bit, just get a little bit deeper in the stretch to really pull it up. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Okay, so now we're going to do all that on the other side. So we're going to switch. So I'm going to put my head down here so that I can still be facing you. So from here, we're going to start with the side plank first, where we have the lift. And again, the plank is optional. You don't have to have the plank. And we're going to lift the leg. 10, 10, 9, good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. There's the rooster. 3, 2, and 1. Good. So again, we're going to reset. We're going to take that foot from the front to the back for that rainbow situation. And again, you can go from here to here without being elevated, or you're going to come up into your side plank. And we go 10 and back, 9 and back, 8 and back, 7, back, 6, 5, 4, try to stay stacked, 3 and back, 2 and back, and 1 and back. Nice, and drop. Whew. So we're gonna bring the knees in, we're gonna drop down. So again, remember, we are gonna go towards the sky with the rotation, both fingertips on your ears or just the left, and we go up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, keep the right hand where it is. Take the left palm. We're gonna scoop up to the sky. 10, 15, sorry. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. And don't strain your neck. So if you need to put your hands down or your head down, go right ahead. So we're going to take the band. Remember how we did this. It's going to go around your ankle, this time with your left hand, holding it, and bring it back behind you. So gently or gently tug, but you want to really pull yourself into the, I dare say discomfort, but that's really what it is. It's not pain, but it's not real comfortable. And that's where you know that you are really creating that extra stretch with the assisted band that we're doing here, the assisted stretches we're doing. 3 and 2 and 1. Whew. Breathe. So we're going to take that now around the knee so that we can pull it up and in. So, and again, it's on the left, and just pull it up. Nice. And really feel that hip. Try to open up again. If you don't want to use the band, you can use your hand. Use your forearm and really hug it in. That's a great lower back and hip stretch. Creating space. That's what we want to do. Creating space. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. So, whew. Nice, nice, and nice. Good. So we're going to go face up again. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to do the knee hugs versus long legs. So what does that look like? So you can hug both knees in. Again, keep your head down or come up. We're going to do 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, and you're going to hold. Ready? Just 10. 9, 2, 1, 8, 2, 1. Put your head down if it's too tired. 7, 2, 1, 6, 2, 1, 5, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, done, and hug in. Good. So now we're going to go almost full on happy baby. So what I like to do here is take my hands to the outsides of my ankles and open up my knees nice and wide, and then rock side to side. So you're really wide here. I got a little hold me back on the left side, but I'm still going to make it happen. And the side to side, this is great for releasing your back. I really needed this today for my back. 2 and 1. Nice, nice. So now we're going to do some stretching, assisted stretching for your legs. And this is pretty aggressive. So if you need to, do something that is a little less, like you take the band off and so forth, then that might be a good idea. Okay, so just remember, it's going to be a little intense. So from here, I'm going to use my right leg first. So your right leg is going to come up. We're going to hold the band with just our, well, let's use 2 hands. So exhale, I want you to release your head. Don't think about all the upper body. Try to keep your leg as straight as you can. You're going to exhale and pull the band into you. Pull the leg into you. Breathe. Release. Inhale. We're going to do that again. Inhale, release. Good. The higher the band is up on your leg, the more you're asking it to stretch. So bring it down a little bit. If your hamstrings are too tight, bring it down. And we go exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Every time you should feel, release. You should feel like your body releases just a little bit more. So we're going to take that band with just your right hand, and we're going to take that right leg out to the right side. So really open up hamstrings, really open up groin stretch here, and just breathe with that. Good. Let this happen. Bend the knee if you need to, and open it up, but try to keep the leg straight if you can. Good. Up and in. And it doesn't have to be over your head. You can be out to the side. Nice. Just really let that happen. 3 and 2 and 1. Nice. Bring it back in. So then other side. So that left leg's going to come up. We're going to be around. The higher you go, again, the harder it is. So we're going to pull this in. Oh, I'm going to have to change sides to open that up. Good. Exhale and breathe. Maybe I'll do it a little bit differently. I will. Breathe. Exhale. Now inhale and release. And exhale, release. Into your stretch. Into your stretch. Into your stretch. Inhale, release the band. Exhale. Farm life is kind of busy sometimes. All right, so we have our left leg. Yes. Let's do that one more time. Good. Take the band with just your right hand. We're going to do this different because we're going to go back to the other side and change out. So this time we're going to cross over. I would extend your right leg. Take that left leg over to the right side and feel that stretch up and back. Good. Bend your knee if you need to, but try to keep it straight if you can. Deep hamstring, outer thigh, hip. Three and 2, and help yourself bring that leg back up. Nice. Okay, so we need to switch sides. So I'm going to turn around. I got to have space on the other side. I'm going to turn around. I'm still going to be on my left side. Okay, I'm going to have that around my ankle again, or around the top of my leg, and I'm going to do the hamstring stretch first. Not many, just the 1, 2 of these. And release one more time. Good. So we're going to take that left leg with and hold the band with just your left hand and take that left leg out to the left side. So now we're going to get the groin, the inner thigh stretch on this side that we did not get last time, mostly because I was limited, but this is good because then we're getting extra hamstrings as we go to side for inner thighs and hips and outer thighs. Oh, feel that space you're creating. Just let that happen. It's really, really good for you, especially on this Sunday at the farm, huh? Up slow. Well, I just told you what day it was. Good. So now we're going to switch. Outside leg. We're going to go back to the right leg. We're going to do the hamstring again first. Then we'll do the outer thigh stretch. So breathe. We'll do that again. Since we've already done this once, we're not going to do many. So hold and pull. Exhale. Nice. So now we're going to take that band with your left hand. Extend your left leg long. Take that right leg to the left side of your body, crossing over, and get that nice long stretch all the way into here. And that is a lot. So if you need to hold on, if you need to support your leg, do what you need to do, because that will send these sensations really long, especially pulling it with the band. Whew. 3 and 2, help yourself up. One, nice, and bring it down. Oh, wow, that felt really, really, really good. Okay, so again, more stretches, more opening, more abs. So we're gonna do some frog crunches, which is gonna be great for opening up your groin and working your lower abs. So from here, your heels are gonna be together, but you can let your toes open up. Your knees are opened up, fingertips on your ears. We're gonna crunch up. Every time you crunch, really internally feel the contraction also. So we go 9, 8, 7, nice. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, good. So hands behind your back, or I say behind your back, but they're flat so that we can keep your upper body and we keep your torso strong. Your heels are going to come together. We're going to extend out, pull in, or you can go towards the sky and then pull in. So it's inner thighs and you're stretching. The more parallel your legs are to the body, the harder this is going to be. So you do what's best for you. Keep your head down. It's perfectly fine. We go 10, 9, and pull. 8, good. 7, again, go towards the sky if you need to. 6, and in. 5, and in. 4, squeeze. 3, 2, one more, and in. Nice. We're going to close those knees. We're going to rock side to side. Again, your legs are 90 degrees. We're going to take our hands out to the sides. Yep, we're going to have 90-degree legs. We're going to drop over to the right. Good. Lift up and over to the left. So these are called knee drops. All I want you to do is focus on how much space you're creating in your lower back. And also, your obliques have to work a lot to lift the weight of your legs up and over to the other side. So don't discount. There's actually work happening here too. If this is too much for you, put your feet on the ground and then take your knees side to side like so, without having the whole weight of your body, weight of your legs to be pulled up by your obliques and your back, okay? So there's definitely a way to continue to get this without having that. And 1, we are almost done. Hug your right knee in, extend your left leg. We're going to take that right knee over to the left side with a lying spinal twist. Feel that space you're creating all the way through the channel, through your hip, your lower back. Nice. 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Help yourself bring that leg up. Frequent left leg in. We're going to thread our hands around this left leg. I know we did these stretches earlier with the band, but this time it's just for us. So we're going to just shift in, rock side to side. Whee! Don't fall over. We got it stuck on the other side. 3, and 2, 1. Good. Keep the left knee hugged in. Extend the right leg. Oh, take that left knee over to the right side. Feel the space, feel the channel open up. Good. Trying to keep your shoulders pinned back so that you're still facing the ceiling. Good. Help yourself up. Cross your left leg over your right. Hug that right knee in and just rock a little bit. Just trying to get that mobility in your joints when we rock around, just so it's ever so gently. 3, and 2, and 1. Good. So tuck the knees in. And tuck and roll up. We almost didn't make it to seated position. Good. So from here, just bring your heels together. Sit, just kind of rock side to side a little bit and feel the openness that you can get in your hips from that. Just a little bit of movement. A little bit of movement. Good. 3, and 2, and 1. Good. So we're going to keep your left leg in. Take your right knee out to the side. So it's like your legs are making the letter S. If you look at them, well, not a full-on S, but, you know, pretty close. Left is in front, right is in the back. Left hand is going to go down next to your left hip. We're going to reach up. We're going to come back to center. Now, we'll make this a little bit more of a mermaid, so we're just going to reach over, 7 and sweep. 6, and this is great for opening your hips and working your obliques. 5 and up. 4 and up. 3 and up. 2. We're going to stay down on 1. And, well, let's come up on 1 and then drop down. So left hand goes down. Your right arm is going to come up. We're going to sweep up and back. So what I want you to do is really push the right hip forward. Take the arm back and sweep. If that's too much with the arm, put your hand here. Reach, 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 reach. 3 and 2 and 1. Have a seat. Now it's going to be more of a lateral stretch. So the left hand is here. The right arm's going to go up and over and arc here. So you're not pushing forward quite as much. You feel a little more stretch here. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and down. Excellent. Other side, and we are done. So good. Oh, I needed this. I needed that space. So people are different in how much range of motion they can have here, okay? So do what's best for you. This hip, you're really stretching here too. So your arms are out. We're going to go over to the right. Exhale, sweep here. And again, 7 and up. Every time. 6, you should feel like you're getting a little looser in your hips. 5 and up. 4, and it's a lateral pull. 3, you should really feel the left side. 2 and 1. Good. So we're going to drop down. Remember that left arm. We're going to push forward to the left hip, and we're going to arc back. Open as much as you can, creating that space. 3, 2, 1. Have a seat. We're going to do that again now to the side. So up and over. Good. A little more over versus back. 3 and 2 and 1. And down. So good. You should feel really, we did a lot of stretches today, a lot of stretches, and it's great to be able to use the band to help us do those things. And sometimes if you don't have a band, maybe you're traveling and you want to stretch, and if you don't have a band with you, you could use a belt, a canvas belt or a regular belt, and just really use that to help you create a little more space. But listen to your body. It will tell you when you've reached a point that it can't go anymore, or you need to make an adjustment. It will resist you. So try to breathe through it. And if it's still resisting you, listen to your body, because that's how you're going to be able to get a little bit more and in a safe way versus pulling a little bit too much and making owies. You know, I know, I'm always a mom. I can't help it. So thank you to Franny's Farm for having us out here this weekend, and to be able to see God's beautiful land, and it's just such a beautiful place. And when you can just kind of like stop all the big stuff, all the man-made big stuff, and then just listen to yourself and listen to Mother Nature and listen to what the universe is telling us, we can all feel better and have clearer insight and more peace when we come through with our actions, peace and love. So I know, I wish you could see, and I think I'm going to show you. I have filmed this entire thing by myself, and what has been holding my phone is this beautiful Buddha. So I have watched that Buddha and myself the whole time I have been taping. So I hope, I'm going to show it again so that you can see. I hope that you can find this peace and this beauty in this beautiful place. I'm going to show you how beautiful it is out here. All around. And I hope that you can take some of that. Hope you can take some of that with you and have a fantastic day.